Hey, you guys, this is Jade, and we are live from South by Southwest. You may notice that it's not as sunny as it has been in the past, but Nicole Atkins and I are rallying, and we are going to have the most fun ever.
I'm the company for your gloomy day.
For the gloomy, this is perfect company for the gloomy day. We were just bonding over the fact that we both really enjoy, like whatever that dark mood is. Just dive right on into it.
We love being sad.
I know, swim into it a little bit. So I was listening to a couple of your songs earlier this morning. Awesome set. And we were talking about the new album, Good Night, Rondalee, coming out.
Yeah.
When is that coming out?
I think it's coming out in July.
Okay, so keep an eye out for that. But you have the song with Chris Isaak.
I have two.
Yeah, can you talk about that a little bit?
Well, I was hosting on Sirius for a little while, and on the Spectrum, and Chris had an album coming out, and he took us on our first two tours.
Oh.
And
how amazing.
Dude, him and his band were like the nicest people. Like, they shared the rotisserie chicken with us. So now we share our rotisserie chicken with our openers.
Yeah.
And I hadn't seen him in like 7 years. And they're like, can you interview Chris? Because you know him. And we just like took off where we left off and like ended up doing an interview and then singing together, which we're going to do later. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, I would be there. Please.
We'll make up a song for the outro.
Yes.
But yeah, so he was like, man, I really miss you. Like, you should come to San Francisco and we should try to write a song together.
Perfect.
And so I had this song, A Little Crazy, like in my phone from years ago that like was just a chorus.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is the one I bring to Chris. And like we wrote it in an hour and then just like sat at his house like till like nightfall, like singing it. And it was so fun. And then he's like, come back again. Then we wrote Goodnight Rondalee.
Yeah.
Together.
Oh. Okay, so I'm just curious, as a musician, do you just constantly have like all these voice memos on your phone?
I've got thousands. And right before this interview, I misplaced my phone. So I'm like, oh no.
Somebody's walking around. Just
I'm more so worried about the pictures because I fell into a sinkhole a month ago. There was a 10-foot sinkhole in a parking lot. And I fell right on my butt, so I have a million pictures of my one butt cheek.
What area?
People are going to be like, gross.
We know what she's into.
Yeah.
So we have a game that we've been playing with people where it's a magical hat. And in the hat, there's some questions. You grab 3, sort of pick your own poison. Just put them in my hand. Don't even look. All right. And we'll see. So we drove from Minnesota down here. And, that ride gets a little loopy. We all got to know each other really well.
We've got our van games.
Oh, yeah. You have to have
Would you rather?
van games. Ooh. Okay, we'll play that next.
Oh, God. I don't know if we could say that on the air.
It's tough, especially on the road. I'm sure they get a little intense. Okay. First show that you went to, and when you left, you were like heart pounding, like so excited and moved by what you saw.
Right off the top of my head was probably Leonard Cohen at Radio City Music Hall.
I'm so jealous.
Man, I cried like 4 times, and I like kept texting my mother lyrics from it, and she was just like, "That's beautiful."
Oh,
and
man.
yeah, I floated out of that place and didn't come down for like a week.
So what's your Leonard Cohen like? The song, if you need to go to a dark place and you need Leonard Cohen to go there.
I just put the Suzanne on from like side A and just ride out.
just live in that, man. Yeah. When he passed away, that was a tough one.
It was devastating, but I heard his new record the week before that. Remember, they were all like, "Oh, he thinks he's dying," and that like wasn't true. It was a misquote. But I was like so enamored by the You Want It Darker.
Yeah.
And I was like, if this is his last record, he did it.
It was, especially that song, You Want It Darker?
Wow.
Wow.
I just got the chills even talking about it.
Yeah, that one's a, super heavy one. What's a song that you have recently been listening to 10 times in a row?
Oh, you know what? And it's been a couple years now. Broncho, Class Historian.
Whoa.
I'm obsessed with that song. And it's been like 2 years.
And you're just like, and yes.
They're like me and my husband's favorite band. We're like constantly like,
Oh, I like this one. Okay. If you could relive one day in your life, what would that day be?
Oh, God. I think it would be like the first time like I went to second base.
You're like, what's up?
Yeah, I was like in 9th grade, and we were under the boardwalk on the beach, and I was like, this feels so fucking good. Dude, I can't say that. I'm sorry.
What? Well, I have to say, though, of all the, like, second base, first time you get to second base, under a boardwalk?
Yeah. Now at 38, I'm like, nothing feels good anymore.
You could never have that first kiss feeling again.
Right?
If you haven't had your first kiss yet, just wait
Yeah.
for it. Second base, even better. We're from Minnesota radio station. And a lot of us, when Prince passed away, last year was just
God.
like
I remember where I was. Last year was awful.
Well, okay, so share that story, because we've been asking people for their memories or their recollections of Prince.
My first memory of Prince, well, I have two.
Okay, go.
Actually,
let's get them.
The first time I saw the video for When the Doves Cry, when he gets out of the bathtub and he was just like so sexual, but I didn't know what that meant.
Yeah.
And I was like, who is this guy and what is he doing and why do I feel weird? I was so confused.
You're like, I'm tingling and I don't know why.
Yeah, I was just like, what? It was like he wasn't even human. And then the second memory I had was the first time I got to go to the movies with my friends without my parents, and Graffiti Bridge was the movie. And I got this purple eyeliner. It was like the first time I wore makeup too. I put it on terribly, but I was like, this is so cool. And all my friends were smoking cigarettes. I was like, no.
We're living on the edge, man.
Yeah, I was like, oh God, I'm so uncool. But I was like, everything was happening too fast. I did not smoke
purple eyeliner. I think that you were like on the edge.
Yeah, I was trying.
Graffiti Bridge. I love it. Well, Nicole Atkins, thank you so much for stopping by. New album, Good Night Rondalee, coming out July. So keep an eye out for it. And this is Jade live from South by Southwest. Thanks for watching.